Hey, Chris Lipe here. This channel is all about helping people make better music, whether that's with their guitar, whether that's singing, or both. And in this lesson, I'm going to talk about a way that I've been using forever to develop my ear for harmony. Ever since I could strum the guitar, I've been doing this. And I've gotten a fair amount of questions lately. How do I get better at singing harmony vocals? How do I develop that? Well, it's all about developing your ear first. So this is really simple, and it actually works best with a really simple and familiar chord progression. So here's how I do it. Here's the chord progression we're going to be using. G, C, D. But we're going to do, and this, you've likely heard it played this way before, and you've likely played it many times this way. We're going to do a G, like this. Then we're going to do a C, but that's a C2. More on that in a minute. It doesn't have a third. It's 1, 2, 5. And then we're going to do a D sus. Also doesn't have a third. It's 1, 4, 5. If you were looking at it in terms of D, that would be notes 1, 3, 5 and 1, 4, 5. So the progression again is G, regular old G, then to a C2, so a C chord without a third, and then a D sus 4. Age-old progression. But when you attach your voice to it in the following way, it really helps you develop your ear for harmony. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down the notes in the chords with our voice. Now, if you've been watching this channel at all, you know that I'm a big proponent of, getting out the guitar and just singing. Singing something over your guitar, coming up with a melody, those sorts of things. If it's singable, it's memorable. In this case, we're actually going to arpeggiate with our voice, and we're going to use our ear to pick out those notes. So it's going to be like this. We're going to sing on O. O, or O, O. So we have 1, 3, and 5. First 3 notes of that chord. O. We're just going to make a note, and we're going to sing that over and over again with this particular chord, with G. Then we're going to go to C, so that's La or O, and then O, 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 or O, O. And though I'm saying O, I'm actually thinking in my mind, oh, 1, 2, 5. That's the 2 of a C chord. Oh, so we have oh, just the G and the C now. Could do that even slower with our voice. Oh, better rhythm there. Oh, oh, So I'm infusing the notes of the chords, the specific notes. It would be really easy for me with any chord progression to just sing the basic 1, 3, 5. We're intentionally not doing that. And this is what helps you develop an ear for interesting harmony parts, is having a mind for what's going on inside the unique chord progression that you're playing with, and then infusing that into your voice. So let's take a look at D. Oh, not oh, that would be the triad. 1, 3, 5. We're going to go 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. Oh, 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 oh. So we've got 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Then we've got 1, 2, 5. And sing these wherever is comfortable in your range. If you have to drop down an octave, whatever, that's a great, 1, 2, 5. But for now, when you're first starting this drill, sing them in order from the root. Don't worry about inversions. Don't invert your chord or your triad at all. Always sing, even if you're having to drop down an octave, still sing them in order. 1, 2, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 5. Then 1, 4, or 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. Create some really cool sounds. Now let's try doing it all on O. Full chord progression. Once you get the notes down, really the best way to truly make this your own is to make it as musical as possible. Turn it into a mini song. I think to make this the most musical for me, I'm going to slow down the singing and speed up the strumming a bit. Now you might be thinking, that sounds an awful lot like just melody. Well, I'm not harmonizing with another voice, but what I'm doing is I'm training my voice and I'm training my ear, most importantly, to be keenly aware and musically aware of what's going on in the chord progression that I'm playing. Now, of course, there are lots of notes you could put in when you're harmonizing or when you're developing a melody that aren't in the chord progression, that aren't in the actual chords that you're playing, but that work in the key. That's not really the point of this exercise, though. The point is that a lot of people, myself included for quite a while, didn't really pay that much attention to what the chord progression and what the chords in the progression were actually doing. And so I would miss out on some inspiration when I was developing my harmony parts vocally. So I encourage you to try this for yourself. Start with this chord progression. Choose another chord progression, maybe even with weirder chords, and break those down with your voice. Break those down with your ear and see what you can come up with. If you want to take your singing further, be sure to join my free singing course linked below. And if you want to learn how to record, be sure to join my free recording course also linked below. We'll see you for more.